Hey guys, welcome back to a little spraying video. This is the field that we started planting corn in. So we got it finished up last night. Now I'm out here at the sprayer, rolling along. Dad's about 2 miles north with the planter, planting another field. But they're calling a chance of rain, tomorrow. In fact, actually for the next couple of days. So I wanted to go ahead and get this field sprayed because this chemical is actually activated by the rain. It's called a pre-emerge chemical. Trying to keep my booms fairly low to the ground because we got a decent south wind running, not too awful bad, but you can see how the wind is carrying the dust all to the north. So by keeping the booms down low, it doesn't allow it to take and grab your spray and that kind of stuff and blow it around or throw it right into our hay field right there. Like I told Dad, this is definitely a big improvement compared to the sprayer that we used to have. Because we bought this sprayer here in 2012, and before that, we had it was a 500 gallon and pull type that you pulled behind the tractor, and the pump ran off the tractor's PTO. If I remember right, I think that one was a Demco was the name of it. It was a yellow tank with a red frame, and going through the field. I'm trying to remember. I think we'd run it right around about 5 to maybe 5.5 miles per hour, because we would put the sprayer on our Allis-Chalmers 185. And it was only a 45-foot boom. Whereas this one here is 90, and now you can see right there on the GPS I'm running, almost right at about 12 miles per hour. So definitely a big change. Okay, I'm here at the break in the field. where the rows change from going north and south to now running east and west. And you can see how the roads all go that way over toward the next road. Hopefully you can see that. There's an outside view. Yeah, there we go. There it is from the back. Like I say, definitely a big change from our old 45-foot pull type behind the tractor. Well, you got to see the outside of the sprayer anyway. So yeah, like I say, definitely a big change compared to our 45-foot pull type. But hey, the 45-foot did great all those years, so it got the job done. It would be fun to drive one of the big sprayers that have a 120-foot boom. Now that'd be a lot of fun. But I'm actually almost done with this field. Just gotta watch when I turn on my end there up against that power pole, I don't smack it. Yeah, there we're good to go. I got gawking at the power pole and wasn't paying any attention where I went. I skipped over too many rows, gotta get backed up here. That's one nice thing of the GPS. However, though, I've done it long enough. Used to, what I would always do, in fact, sometimes, depending on the field, I will still do it. But I'll drop my A and I'll drop my B line to keep me on track. However, if it's for the most part, a pretty square field, I don't even do that. I just watch here on the screen because you can see that yellow right there. That's where I'm going. It's painting that line. And so I just watch that. And then I can just recognize which rows I need to turn and go back down on without needing to drop the AB line. But some of our fields that are pretty have some triangles and that kind of stuff, then yes, I will drop the AB line, because that just keeps me on track where I need to go, especially on a big triangle. It's easy to lose your row. Well, I'm sitting right there on my monitor counter. I've got about 40 gallons of chemical left, and so that's not going to let me finish this entire field. But I'll mix up another batch and come back out here, finish the field. and jump north and get caught up where Dad's at. I just got done of that field, and now I'm actually up north here where I was talking about. And about 15 minutes ago, Dad folded the planter up and actually finished planting this field. So I'll soon be done spraying it. Like I say, this big sprayer makes it nice I can cover ground. In fact, right here, this kind of gives you kind of like an area per hour. And according to that calculation, I don't know how well you can see that, it's rough approximately at this speed, and if I was in a great big field, I'd be doing approximately 128 to 130 acres per hour. Not too bad if you're in a big field. I always run that that control box right there. I always run that on the tank volume for my spray tank. That way I can see how much I have left. Right now I'm right at about half full. It has a what's called a flow meter in the line. And that's how that controller calculates the rate. And then it also counts down from 800 because the sprayer has an 800-gallon spray tank on it. It counts down from 800 to 0. That way you can see how much chemical you have left in your tank. And then, like I say, it also calculates between the ground speed and the flow of product going through that flow meter. And that's how you can come up with how many gallons per acre of I don't want a neighbor, of chemical that you want to put down. So for this chemical, I am running 15 gallons per acre, and the actual chemical rate is 1.5 pints per acre, so not a lot. Coming down here on the last few rounds on this field. The east end back behind me kind of triangles down, so with each stripe the rows get shorter. They are calling chance of, I think chance of rain either tonight and or moving in tomorrow. And then actually coming into the weekend, they're calling for the temperature to really drop right back down and have a cold snap. So kind of hope they miss that. Okay, yeah, and you can see right there how the end rows are going on an angle. That's that triangle. So I just gotta come up. As they start coming into it, I just watch the GPS and begin to shut sections of the boom off. That way I'm not overlapping a lot. And then I come all the way up, cover everything, then back up and get turned on the end. And same way going back. You can see how it's coming in here on an angle. That black line right there represents the sprayer boom. The big red triangle, that's me, or the actual machine itself. And so you can see how it's coming in here on the right hand side. And now the newer sprayers, it's all auto control. As you start coming into that, it automatically begins to shut sections off. This one here, I just got to do it all manually with these override buttons right here that control sections of the boom. Okay, and there I just hit the main control, and now I'm just going across, turning on sections of the boom, which you can't see on here. And then the big master control is right down there on the floor. Just a no, it's like the old dimmer switches in your older vehicles. In fact, our tandem grain truck has a push button dimmer switch on the floor. Okay, now all I have left is just that little piece right there. So I'm going to take and cut off the whole right side and the middle part, which is the red triangle, and leave just from the triangle to the left on. I'll go back down through here, turn him on, and piece that back in, just like that. Alright, and that's got it. The field's done. Well guys, take care. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.